We are the meaty meatheads. Me in particular. My name's Nick. I'm an ex-competitive bodybuilder, cage fighter and dragon slayer from South London.
I'm Ian, I'm from Sheffield. I'm PT manager there currently. I'm also a competitive powerlifter. We designed this exercise to basically make me stronger and help to improve my lifts. From a business point of view, the meatheads in the gym are typically guys that don't do survivors, and so we want to try and tap into that market. So if we can have an exercise that's going to improve their squat, their bench press and their deadlift, we can maybe get them on board. So hence this exercise.
Cool. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with a lunge in the sagittal plane. We're going to look to drive it in the transverse plane, and then we're going to progress the exercise both in terms of the sagittal plane hip nature of the exercise and the transverse plane nature of the driver as well. So what we're going to do, the very first exercise, is simply step forward with the left leg and drive the ViPR in the transverse plane to the side. So that's the first regression. The main basic exercise then is actually more into a deadlift type position, but we're then going to drive the ViPR again into the same pattern, but this time more of a bend and less supported. And then to go all the way with this one, we use the same hip motion this time, but we extend the transverse plane nature of the driver. So we come down here and then open up at the top as well. So we're now starting to take the anterior chain and across the body a little bit more. And there are all three exercises.
Sport specific, guys, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Just talk me through why only one foot.
What we felt was that in the type of exercises that Ian in particular were doing in sport are 2-foot exercises. By training 1 foot at a time, we increase proprioceptive activity in that, particularly in the hip, around the core area on that side. So when returning to 2 feet for the main exercise, that person will be stronger then to really work through hip extension. So
it's going to make it harder, it's going to improve their strength without increasing the load. Off-season powerlifting, you don't want any more load than is necessary, so the more you can deload it, the better basically.
And we felt, sorry, I didn't describe this very well at the beginning, but we felt these would be good mobiliser exercises before going into, for example, deadlifting.
So could this exercise actually away from powerlifting be used for a whole range of different sports?
Absolutely. We were particularly focusing on this to try and, I guess, kind of bridge the gap between the powerlifting, bodybuilding community and the functional nuts like back and South London.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What does powerlifting?
Well, at one point there, we went on one leg, there was so many things going on. I mean, yeah, bits within the routine, it got hairier than Chewbacca dipped in Rogaine.
I'd certainly agree with that. We, believe it or not, we regressed the entire exercise in the last 2 minutes to focus purely on a transverse plane driver. So I think we had before used the sagittal, frontal and transverse plane driver, and then realised we'd really be giving you 9 exercises. So we did regress back to 3. I think the reality is most people probably, most degree powerlifters and competitive bodybuilders probably wouldn't get to that most progressed stage. So we'd be looking in the first instance for that regressed lunge in the first place to start.
Well, in many ways, Chewbacca reminds me of my dad. So yeah, I like it too.
Thank you. Thank you for feedback, Bob.
For me, guys, good thought process, good moves. I like the way you've regressed it and progressed it. I think in the next start's going through.
Hey. Thank you very much.
An equal job. I felt the exercise great, but there was a distinct lack of grunting. See, I train people in the heavyweights area, lots of grunting. As you progress, there was no grunting. So the grunt factor was missing. For me, that's just not acceptable.
We've got to work on that final stage.
What were you doing during this? I'm curious, because he was doing all the work. You could have at least grunted.
I'll do that for next time.
He was the brains of the outfit.
Guys, good exercise.
Thank you.